Hello friend, welcome to my YouTube channel Electrical Boost. Today we are going to solve another problem, that is to find Norton equivalent circuit if only dependent sources are present. Okay. For finding Norton equivalent circuit, we need two things. One is Norton current. First one is the Norton current. Okay, Norton current, or called short circuit current. Okay, and the second one is the Norton resistance, Norton equivalent resistance, okay, or RN, it's called RN. Okay, here you can see here only one dependent source, there is no independent source are present. Okay, this dependent voltage source is depend upon this current. Okay, if you find short circuit current across XY, short circuit current in XY, where you cannot determine this short circuit current because there is no independent source to drive this dependent source. So if one thing remember, if dependent source are dependent source are only dependent source are present, we cannot determine short circuit current, or in case of Norton theorem, and open circuit voltage in case of Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Okay, one thing always remember, if you try to find this, it cannot be determined because always Ix equal to Ix, so that you cannot find. Okay, if you try. Okay, but you can find Rn, Okay, for finding Rn, here we see first, here the Norton current source cannot be determined, here I write this Norton current Norton current cannot be determined if only dependent source is present. Okay, we know that the dependent source always depend upon other. Okay, other means other independent source. If there is no independent source, we cannot find the short circuit current or open circuit voltage, but we find this equivalent resistance, because it is the value, but we can find this equivalent resistance because resistance also present. But if it is dependent source not present, then it cannot drive, but resistance is present. So we need to find this Norton equivalent resistance, but we cannot find Norton current or Thevenin's open circuit voltage, you remember. Okay, for finding Rn, here I write for 1 minute. Okay, for finding Rn, okay, for finding Rn value, we need in previously we know that for finding Norton equivalent resistance we need two methods. One is open circuit voltage divided by short circuit current. Okay, it cannot be determined because we cannot find the open circuit voltage and short circuit, so this method is not acceptable here. Our second method, we use a temporary source that is 1 ampere, that is 1 ampere current source or 1 volt voltage source, or you can say it dummy voltage source. Okay, how can find? We see. Okay, we use this method. Okay, if you connect a dummy source here, if you connect a dummy source here, that act as a driving source to this dependent source. Okay, so we need a dummy source so that we can find this Norton equivalent resistance. When when this type of question asks, it's only asks to find the Norton equivalent resistance or Thevenin's equivalent resistance. There is no question about to find the Norton voltage or equivalent circuit. Okay, only find Thevenin Norton resistance. Okay, so go this method, we go, sorry. You see, for Norton resistance, we need to redraw this circuit. Likewise, this is the okay, this much. This is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. This is 6 ohm. Okay, 3 ohm. This is 6 ohm. Okay, this is plus or minus 20 ix. This ix is here, depend upon this. Okay, we need to connect a dummy. Here I am going to connect a dummy current source, that is 1 ampere. Okay, dummy current source. This current source drive this dependent source, so that we connect a dummy source. Okay, now my circuit is active source. Okay, active circuit. Okay, now you can find. Okay, first you see, if you apply node equation, here or apply KCL, let this is the voltage V. This voltage V means this is the ground and this is the positive. My assumption take. Okay, if you write the KCL, okay, this is the current is likewise, this current is likewise means this is minus. Okay, actual current flowing like this direction, but assumption is like that wise, so that is minus 1. Okay, like this. Okay, here we see this ix is also ix in this direction, but 1 ampere flowing this in, thus ix is equal to minus 1, so that this dependent source value is equal to 20 into minus 1, so that minus 20. Okay, minus 20 volt. Okay, next to apply KCL. Apply KCL at node. Okay, at node we need to find this amount of voltage, so that we can find at this. Okay, so here apply, this is V minus 20 minus bracket, in the bracket minus 20 divided by 3, then plus V by V equal to 0, V minus 0 divided by 6, then this is 1 ampere entering, so that minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, for more simplify, this is 6, we take here outside. Okay, so that this is 2 plus 40. Okay, this is V, sorry, this is 2V, that is, sorry, this is 3V plus 40 is equal to 6. Okay, then if 3V equal to minus 36, okay, this is V equal to minus 12. Okay, here minus 12 volt means, but actually my assumption is this is plus and this is negative, but actually this is plus, actually this is plus and this is minus. Okay, just polarity change. Okay, our objective to find this amount voltage, to find this amount voltage drop across this current source. If we find this, then Rn is equal to this voltage divided by 1 ampere. Okay, so here we see this voltage equal to this voltage, this V is equal to, this is Vn. Okay, this is Vn, right? Okay, this Vn is equal, this V, this voltage, this load voltage is equal to summation of this voltage. Okay, this voltage is divided between this. Okay, this voltage divided between this. If we can find voltage across this, then we subtract voltage drop across this to this, then we find this. Okay, now this voltage is equal to this voltage drop and this voltage. Okay, if we find the voltage drop across 3 ohm, then we can find the Vn. Okay, so first we find voltage drop across 3 ohm. If you find the voltage drop across 3 ohm is equal to 1 ampere current flowing 3 ohm, so that how much? 3 into 1, this is equal to 3 volt. Okay, if we find 3 volt across 3 ohm resistor, then we find this Vn equal to this V minus 3. Okay, this V is equal to 12 volt, this V is equal to 12 volt, not minus, this is plus because we change the polarity. Okay, then minus 3, this is equal to 9 volt. Okay, if you find this Vn, then you can find Rn. Okay, Rn equal to 9 by 1, this is 9 ohm. Here the Norton equivalent resistance is 9 ohm. Okay, here one thing remember, if lastly I speak you about this, if only dependent source are present, we cannot determine either Thevenin's voltage, either VTH nor IN, or nor IN. We cannot find those elements if only dependent source, but we can find this RTH or Rn. Okay, we can find. Whenever this type of question, this type of circuit given, question always asks to find RTH or Rn. There is no question about this VTH and IN. Okay, because always dependent source drive by some independent source. If there is no independent source are present, then the dependent source having no value, so that we cannot determine this voltage drop or open circuit voltage or short circuit current. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. If any doubt, please comment. Thank you.